Hi everyone, I'm Jorisar and this is the battle report for the first semi-final of APEX Season 3, featuring Lunatic-Hai going up against AF Blue. Lunatic-Hai, the always clutch defending champions, take on the perfect record so far this season of Afreeca Freecs Blue. It's the classic unstoppable force versus immovable object. Let's see which gives away in this best of 7. We started on Nepal, where Sanctum lent itself to the Lunatic-Hai Tracer Soldier dive composition first, putting the fan favourites in a healthy lead using Ryu's now expert level Zenyatta reactionary trance to mitigate the massive damage Afreeca mounted against the defenders. AF Blue finally flipped the point in overtime, preventing a full hold, but their firepower didn't have enough left in the tank to reverse the control percentage, eventually losing out against an impactful Diva Bomb from Zunba to end the round in Lunatic-Hai's favour. Our second round took us to the Shrine submap, where Lunatic-Hai again managed to capture first, swinging the very first engagement in their favour with early picks from their dive duo. Guido kept the control percentage building as the frontline tracer, with a triple kill during an AF Blue offensive wave, but Lunatic-Hai lost control just short of 90%. After building up their own control, Afreeca Freecs 2 had issues closing out the round, falling victim to a trans service pushed with Tactical Visor and Miro's Primal Rage finding frags. The battle raged on for another ultimate-fueled final fight, where Eska's Visor found the value needed to end map 1, putting Lunatic-Hai 1-0 up. Lunatic-Hai were on the defense first on Eichenwald, and broke out the Orisa, Torbjorn, Reinhardt composition and even threw in a Sombra to boot. The Genji Soldier dive comp from Afreeca had no issues blowing out the defense on point A, and rolling the momentum into a free second checkpoint off the back of a 2K blade from Arhan that assassinated the old starved supports. With 5 minutes left for castle phase, Afreeca pushed through the halfway point before Lunatic-Hai were finally able to stabilize, with Ryu's trans and big-bodied tanks keeping the cart contested. The tank play from Miro crucially played the anchor role for the Lunatic-Hai defense, creating great value from his Primal Rage and frustrating the offense to the point that IDK actually swapped off Lucio to Mercy without using his fully ready sound barrier. The swap would prove to be a crucial mistake on the part of Afreeca as they struggled to even approach the cart without Lucio. The massive time bank fully wasted at this point, and the Mercy res Afreeca so heavily invested for coming up low value, only resurrecting one directly prior to a defensive double kill from Guido that cemented the cart in place and ended the half. Another fast A take, this time from Lunatic-Hai, kicked off the second half. The tank play from Lunatic-Hai continued hitting the high notes and not only being instrumental during the swift point capture to get the cart moving, but also during the rampart stage, working with Eska's EMP to steal the second checkpoint mid-team fight, giving themselves 4.5 minutes to match Afreeca Freecs' goal marker. Fast earned EMPs lent to the offense's success in the final stage, with the star of the show here being Miro, who ended the map with yet another multi-kill to claim the third point and the map win. The offense of Afreeca Freecs Blue kicked us off on Hanamura, bullying Lunatic-Hai off of point A during their second assault. Second time seemed to be the charm, as Afreeca regrouped to push on to B with over 5 minutes left in the bank, when they successfully completed the capture, proving their 2-2-2 was as viable as it was deadly. With an impressive time set by AF Blue, Lunatic-Hai set out to match it and started well, taking A with Guido and Miro combining for 3 kills. Their progress was halted on B as time ticked away while they got no control, getting denied by Mano's Winston, who had been quiet in the series until now. With just 2 minutes left, Lunatic-Hai swapped things up, putting Zunba onto Roadhog, surprisingly being the missing piece that allowed them to break onto B, using Roadhog and Winston to route Lunatic-Hai onto the point to tie the score with a lower time bank. The second half put Afreeca Freecs on the defense again, tasked with defending A for 2 minutes against Lunatic-Hai. After just one failed offensive push, Lunatic-Hai found themselves with only 15 seconds left, but apparently Afreeca Freecs fell asleep as they failed to contest the first 2 ticks of progress and basically gave up the full capture to Lunatic-Hai for free. Suddenly, it all seemed possible for LH as they rushed onto B, getting the kills and shutting down Arhan, but Afreeca Freecs did well to keep the point contested while respawns reinforced the defense, ending the round without giving up any progress on B. 5 minutes in their bank and yet somehow behind after their blunder defending point A, Afreeca's triple DPS offense set out on A with Blade and Trance, only to be repelled by Esker and Miro. AF Blue had to regroup and do it fast if they wanted to stay in the game as they shifted over to a 2-2-2 that only got bullied by Miro's Primal Rage. With 3 minutes already gone, Mano leapt deep all the way back to Lunatic-Hai's spawn to camp the respawning Ryu Jae-hong while his team captured A. The play was flashy and luckily effective, but the frustration shone through as our two teams were all square once again as time ran out, sending us to a decider King of the Hill round. The tiebreaker round sent us to Gardens on Lijiang Tower, where the mirror compositions of Dive with Soldier Flex clashed. The fragging power of Ryu Zenyatta wielded enough contributing damage for his team to give Lunatic-Hai the edge in the initial fight and gain control. Mano's Primal Rage to respond in the following fights was unable to finish the kill on Esker as he got great team support from Ryu. And after surviving the pummeling, Esker earned a triple kill with the Soldier to continue the Lunatic-Hai hold, now at 75%. A final team fight saw Esker in the spotlight again with his tactical visor, chewing through the Afreeca Freecs roster and getting another triple kill to end overtime and put Lunatic-Hai a surprising 3-0 up in the series and putting Afreeca at risk of being full swept. Composition swaps came from both sides on Route 66 as the defense of Lunatic-Hai broke out Ana and Sombra on the D against Afreeca's Mercy McCree pseudo-dive. Recry's McCree was inspirational as Afreeca chiseled their way through to the first checkpoint, while IDK focused Recry with his Mercy boosting and even expended Resurrect for Recry himself when he needed to continue the push. Donghyun finally showed up for his team on D.Va, launching a self-destruct triple to claim the second checkpoint, as Afreeca Freecs looked like a brand new team. Reminiscent of Eichenwald, Lunatic-Hai stabilized during the third phase, using Esker's EMPs to facilitate the defensive aggression, and punishing Lucid Zenyatta with dedicated focus fire. Guido and Esker's constant backline pressure shifted the pace of the game significantly and even delayed Afreeca's final push onto the cart with a sticky onto Recry from Guido. The tanks took care of business on the cart, clearing up the final team fight in overtime with a D.Va bomb and one last EMP. In the second half, Lunatic-Hai's offense had a clear win condition to end the series here and now, needing only to finish the map distance to win. Their offense had to invest little in the way of ultimates to push through to the first checkpoint, giving them a good edge for the second leg of the map, and actually stealing the second checkpoint right from under Afreeca's noses during an EMP from Esker. With a whopping 5 minutes left, they pushed through the third phase, getting within 20 meters before getting stalled out. Guido's picks eventually got the cart moving again, but a massive stall attempt from Afreeca kept their tournament dreams alive, extending their life until it all came crashing down as the ever-reliable Miro Primal raged, clearing defenders left and right to help his team reach their destination and ending the series 4-0. The 15-0 record is shattered in a 4-0 defeat, which reminds AF Blue of what they've been doing to other teams all season long. Lunatic-Hai continue to go from strength to strength and reach the grand finals for the second season running. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe by clicking here, and you can watch the next video by clicking here. Thanks for your likes and comments in the meantime, and don't forget to share. I'll see you for the second semi-final.